If you're concerned about the emotion of fear in your life, you can learn to manage it more effectively with the skill of mindfulness, which, as you know, is merely the process of observing your thoughts and emotions. And because it is a skill, mindfulness is something you can practice, become more proficient in, until ultimately it becomes a habit, allowing you to experience your emotions naturally while still living an effective and joyful life. When it comes to handling fear, this is actually a very easy emotion to practice mindfulness with, because we are all startled several times a day with things both real and imagined that cause us concern, such as a driver stopping short in front of you and you having to brake in order to avoid a collision. It is over in a few moments, but you still feel the emotion. And the same goes for imagined fears, things that you consider and become afraid of just by thinking about them. When something of this nature occurs, all you have to do is observe your emotions, breathing deeply and naturally. Just observe your feelings of fear in response to a thought in your mind. And you may find it curious that you would experience a fearful thought for something that does not actually exist. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling emotions, breathing deeply, you may find it slightly humorous that you are afraid of a shadow in your mind that you have summoned up, just as you have summoned up the corresponding fear. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling these emotions, breathing deeply, you can accept these feelings simply for what they are. And you can accept yourself as someone who occasionally experiences the emotion of fear. And as you continue observing yourself, breathing deeply, you can have compassion for yourself. Compassion is a higher degree of self-acceptance, really a form of self-love. And you can express unconditional love for yourself. As you continue to observe yourself, feeling the emotion of fear, breathing deeply, accepting it, you can continue. As you breathe deeply, observing yourself, you may flash on an understanding as to why this thought produces fear in yourself, or you may just understand that you are a human being and that you experience a wide range of emotions naturally, and that is okay. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling these emotions, you may experience a diminishing of intensity of the feelings surrounding fear as you breathe deeply, accepting yourself, having compassion, and you will find that as you continue to observe yourself, you are able to move forward, breathing deeply, accepting yourself and your emotions. You find that you have a greater degree of freedom in order to respond or simply to move on and dismiss the feelings, having understood that they arose by themselves and that you observed them and accepted them, and that is okay. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling these emotions in a diminished form, you may grow in your understanding that all emotions are arbitrary, that we have learned them through habit and repetition, and that as you continue to practice the skill of mindfulness, observing your emotions, breathing deeply, you are becoming more capable of selecting your emotions at will as you approach new situations. And you understand that this habit is becoming stronger and is eventually displacing the old habits of emotions, such as fear, which were automatic and not chosen by you. And as you continue to observe yourself, breathing deeply, you can feel at peace that you are learning to experience your emotions and still live an effective, capable, and joyful life.